Now Kofi quickly into the cover hook play. Gacy able to fight out at one. You know, I've been waiting to ask you this question because I won't get a straight answer out of Booker. Of course not. Big E, is he classified as part of the NXT Tag Team Champion?
Of course he is.
See, I told you Big E's a tag team champion.
One of us win, all of us win.
High cross body.
I'm thinking about this young cat.
Ava Raine distracted what was going on. Fowler had the referee.
4 roots, 1 tree. That's what this thing is all about, baby.
And now Schism turning things right around for Gacy. And Gacy claimed there's no chain of command in Schism as he just plants Kingston and what it would do for those 4 roots if Gacy was able to knock off the former WWE champion.
That's not happening.
Nice drop kick there, rocking Gacy back. I do have to also ask, what's on the list for Pretty Deadly?
Woo, a lot of stuff.
I can tell.
No, we got Big Boss Man's nightstick. We got The Rock's eyebrow. Oh,
Rock's eyebrow.
There we go. Yeah.
Shave that off.
Well, that's not our problem. They got to figure it out.
I guess that is a very good point. But it was Gacy who talked about brotherhood earlier tonight. It's Kofi into the cover. Gacy able to kick out. But does it really get under your skin when Gacy is questioning the definition of family to you and to Woods?
Of course it is. Of course it's me and Kofi. That's okay though. But
that's
New Day has been together longer than any group in the history of this company. So of course it rubs us the wrong.
There it is. You just said it yourself. Been together longer than anybody in this company. There again, ask me if it's Kofi Kingston qualified.
I'm not walking into it, Book.
Well, let me tell you right now. Of course he's qualified.
Whoa, looking for trouble in paradise. Couldn't connect. And now Gacy turning it around.
Come on, cover
with a DDT.
This is it. This is it. Go home.
Kingston now looking for the dub, and Gacy able to kick out again.
Ooh. Hey, one of those things on the list Pretty Deadly to get is one of Booker T's nose strips. Ooh. Got any left?
Hey, that's your own thing. I'll leave you to that after the show, because Kofi right now
quiet over there.
Could be looking. Hey, take away. So wait a minute. The dive one more time.
There you go. 4 roots, 1 tree, Vic. That's what I'm talking about.
Woods with the eye of Schism.
He ain't gonna do nothing.
Swing and a miss. Kofi taking it open over.
What was that? What was that all about?
It was effective, Book, but Gacy now getting Kofi back into the ring. Gacy looking for the exclamation point. Looking for that spinning Uranage, able to counter by Kofi.
Kofi right there.
Kofi does. Kofi connects. Trouble in paradise. Gacy's rocked. Gacy's down.